Welcome back, everyone, to Yellow Jacket Field, Game 2. About to get started here. The Jackets fell in Game 1 by a score of 2-0 to Mount Paran. Mount Paran scoring single runs in the 6th and 7th inning to get the win. So the Jackets backs against the wall here in Game 2. The Georgia High School Association, Jeff Davis High School, and JDH TV present Game 2 of the Elite Eight playoffs here in Georgia High School Association playoff. Let's get you starting lineups for Game 2. Jackets will be the visitors here in Game 2 and bat first. Eli Saunders will lead it off, playing shortstop. Playing second will be Ethan Picanso. Hitting third and pitching will be Alex Mason. Batting the cleanup and catching, Carter Mullis. Hitting fifth, first baseman, Duke Stone. Batting sixth, designated hitter, Ethan Griffin. Right fielder, Trayton Webster, will bat seventh. Batting eighth, left fielder, Jude Worthington. And batting ninth is center fielder, Cason Clance. So the Jackets lineup goes Saunders, Picanso, Mason, Mullis, Stone, Griffin, Webster, Worthington, and Clance. Now let's get your timeout here on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network. Get some words from our sponsors.
Good day, Hazlehurst. It's your family guy, Dr. Tabby, here at our brand new wellness center located at 15 Hester, right across from Jeff Davis Hospital. Just look for the ball guy in scrubs. Ask Tab. We're now accepting new patients by walk-in or appointment. The wellness center will provide comprehensive health care services to our Jeff Davis community. Our team of experienced medical professionals offer primary care services, telemedicine, occupational health, chronic care medicine, genetic testing, wellness products, and weight loss management. Now, don't be a stranger so your health is never in danger. Call us today, 912-699-6570.
Since their founding in 1968, the Beasley Group has become a vertically integrated leader in the forest products industry, and this growth has made them the largest hardwood sawmill in the United States and North America's foremost producer of crane mats and timbers for the energy transmission, utility, and construction industries. The Beasley Group is proud to be members of the Hazlehurst and Jeff Davis County community. They are also proud supporters of all Jeff Davis High School sports. Go Jackets from the Beasley Group.
Welcome back here at Yellow Jacket Field, where we're just about to get underway. Mount Paran donning the all black uniforms with the white numbers. Jackets changed to their all white uniforms with the navy blue numbers trimmed in gold. So here's a look for Game 2. It'll be left-hander on the mound, Luke Dotson, the Mississippi State commit. Set the defense for you for the Eagles. Outfield left to right, Akapov, Doji, and Hennessy. Third to first on the infield, Hodges. McKee, Gable, and Galbraith at first. Crisp is behind the plate, and on the mound, as we said, left-hander Luke Dotson, who played first base in Game 1. McKee, the winning pitcher in Game 1, moves out to shortstop. So Eli Saunders will lead it off. Eli was 0 for 3 in Game 1. The Jackets were held to just 4 hits, 2 of those coming in the 7th inning. Jackets had the tying runs at second and third with 2 outs, but could not get it done. So here's the first pitch of Game 2. Swing and a miss, 89 miles an hour at the top of the strike zone, and we're underway in Game 2. Swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly to Saunders. Way upstairs, 90 miles an hour on that fastball up and away. Swing and a miss. Saunders goes down swinging. That'll bring up Ethan Picanso. Ethan had one of the Jackets' hits in game one. In there for a strike. Nothing in one. The big lefty up there in that 6'4", 6'5" range. Popped up. Straight up the chute behind the plate. Catcher Chris couldn't find it, and the pitcher Dotson calls him off and makes the catch in foul territory for the second out of the inning. Was a major league pop-up right up the chimney. Alex Mason will come to the plate. Mason will start on the mound today in game two. Nobody on 2 outs. Checked the swing, but it was a strike anyway at 89 miles an hour. Dotson from the stretch full time. Tied him up inside. They appealed down to first, and he said he did go around. So Alex is in the hole, 0-2. The pitch, 0-2. Missed inside. A ball and 2 strikes to Mason. Missed on the outside corner. Really seen nothing but fastballs from Dotson here in the first inning. Count is 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Call strike 3. Caught the outside corner at 86 miles an hour. And that will end the inning. 2 strikeouts for Dotson here in the first. Jackets go in order. We've played a half inning, no score. Mount Paran coming to bat on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375 at 22 Cross Street in Hazlehurst, behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the bottom of the first inning, no score. The Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Luke Dotson, Tate McKee, and Braden Gable, first 3 up due for Mount Paran. Let's set the defense for the Jackets. Outfield left to right. Jude Worthington, Cason Clance, and Trayton Webster. Denfield, third to first. Jackson Sayer gets to start at third. Eli Saunders, Ethan Picanto, Duke Stone moves in to play first base. Carter Mullis will step behind the dish, and on the mound, junior right-hander Alex Mason. 8 wins, no losses, 2 saves, a 0.51 earned run average, 55 innings pitched, 22 hits, 11 runs, just 4 earned, 18 walks against 89 strikeouts. This is 11th start of the season. Dotson will lead it off. He was 1 for 3 in game 1. Swing and a miss. Chased one down and away. Line drive, right field, base hit. That could be extra bases. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Dotson heading to second. He's not slowing down. He's turning, heading to third. Throw to third is offline. And Luke Dotson leads the game off with a triple. Tate McKee had a pair of hits in game one. Scored a run. He was running at third when Mount Paran laid down the suicide squeeze. Chopper out to short. Saunders deep in the hole. Long throw to first. In time. Great play. Let's take a look at that on the Bank of Hazlehurst Instant replay. As Eli Saunders has to go deep in the hole. The run does score to give the Mount Paran the early lead. We see Saunders from deep in the hole. Long throw to first. Good stretch by Duke Stone to get the runner. So give McKee an RBI. Mount Paran up 1-0 early. 89 miles an hour, but it misses the outside corner. 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. All-speed pitch at 75. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, 1 out. A run in for the Eagles. There's not sure where that pitch was. Must have been inside. 2-1 the count. Looked like a pretty good pitch there from Mason. Swing and a miss, 93 miles an hour. Alex muscled up on that one. A little anger maybe in that one. Alex heading to Georgia Southern after his senior year next year. Miss low and away. Count even, 2-2. Or 3-2 rather, count full. Base is empty, 1 out. Eagles up 1-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Foul tip. And Gable stays alive. Grounded to third. Sayer, nice big hop. Long throw across in time. And there's 2 outs. That'll bring up Kyle Crisp, the catcher. He was 0 for 2. Mason from the stretch. He pitches out of the stretch full time. Off the end of the bat, left side. Saunders from deep in the hole again. Long throw. And Duke just stretch. Claimed he held the bag. Base umpire who's behind the base called him off the bag, and Coach Paul Glass is going to go out there and ask him if he'll ask for help. The home plate umpire was trailing the play, so he was coming up the baseline. He might have had a good look at that from that side of the bag. And they are going to have a conference. So good job umpiring. He's going to ask for help. They're going to call everybody in. Duke made a stretch and claimed he held the bag. The first base umpire said that he came off the bag. He's stating his case, and the call will stand. So an infield hit for Crisp. Thinking maybe the home plate umpire, who was better than halfway up the line trailing the play, might have had an angle to get a better look than the base umpire who was behind the bag near the outfield grass. Duke was trying to hang to the home plate side of the bag. Runner at first with 2 outs for Garrett Doji, who was 0 for 3 in game 1. Mount Paran won game 1, 2-0, so the Jackets backs are against the wall here in game 2. Throw to first, close play. Mason has a pretty quick move to first for a right-hander. Another throw over. Mount Paran ran frequently in game 1, had several stolen bases. So Mason trying to keep Chris close at first. There he goes. Hit and run. That's going to be on the right side of the infield. Picanso can't make the pickup. They're going to end up with runs at first and third with 2 out. Another infield hit. Old hit and run play. So runners on the corners with 2 outs for Carson Hodges. It was 1 for 3. He had the home run in the 7th inning. Mount Paran leads at 1-0, looking for more here. First and third, but there are 2 outs. If Mason can get out without any further damage. Swing and a miss. 86 miles an hour at the top of the strike zone. Luke Dotson, the Eagles pitcher and the Mississippi State commit, led off the game with a triple. He scored on an infield ground out. Throw to first is not in time. Runner from first goes, swing and a miss. Throw down is not in time. So 2 in scoring position for Mount Paran with 2 outs. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Mason looks into Mullis for the sign, and Hodges is going to step out. And now Carter Mullis is going to trot out to the mound to have a chat with Alex, make sure they're on the same page here. The 0-2 pitch. Good block by Mullis on a pitch low and away. That's kept the runners at second and third. Got him. 89 miles an hour up above the letters, and that's going to end the inning. On a strikeout, but the Eagles take the lead. 1 run on 3 hits. They leave 2. We played an inning here on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Hazlehurst Monument Company offers factory direct orders from Memorial Designs to remember your loved ones. They can create one-of-a-kind computer designs or traditional monuments. You can choose your remembrance in beautiful granite, marble, bronze, or cremation monuments. Call Victor Worth and his staff today at 912-375-4587 or visit their location at 353 Alma Highway in Hazlehurst. Also visit them online at SilasWorthMonument.com.
The doctors and staff at Southern Eye Care are committed to providing excellent personal care for all of their patients. They are experienced in diagnosing and treating all types of eye problems, from the need for eyeglasses and contact lenses to more complex eye diseases and visual problems requiring more advanced treatments and solutions. They have a large selection of eyeglass frames and sunglasses to choose from, and they offer convenient office hours. Call them at 912-375-2516 to schedule an appointment or visit them at southern-eyecarepc.com.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the top of inning 2. Mount Paran in the lead, 1-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. It's going to be Carter Mullis, Duke Stone, and Ethan Griffin due up for the Jackets. The other 3 Elite 8 matches in Class AA are complete. Redan sweeps Appling County, winning Game 2 5-2. Fellowship Christian sweeps Brantley, winning Game 2 7-2. And North Cobb Christian completes a sweep over Cook, winning Game 2 by a score of 6-3. So Redan will advance to face North Cobb Christian. The winner of this series will take on Fellowship. Will travel to Fellowship Christian. First pitch to Carter Mullis is outside for ball 1. Carter 0 for 3 in Game 1. Takes a strike at 88. Count even at a ball and a strike. Call strike on the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Popped up on the infield. Mullis is retired. I'll bring Duke Stone to the plate. Duke was 1 for 3. My bad, I made a correction. Appling won Game 2 5-2. So they split. They'll play on Monday. High pop up. It's going to get back and out of play. Right on top of the roof here. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Low and away. 2-1 the count to Duke. Nobody on, 1 out. Jackets down 1-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. The big lefty kicks and fires. It's fouled out of play. Evens up the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Duke Stone. Got him swinging. Off-speed pitch down and in. 3 strikeouts now for Dotson. And that'll bring Ethan Griffin to the plate, who was 0 for 3 in Game 1. Jackets fell in Game 1, 2-0. Missed inside. It's a tremendous pitching duel for 5 innings rather. It was a pitching duel the whole game. Bouncer, slow roller to second base up, throwing to first in time to get Griffin, and that Jackets go 3 up, 3 down again here in the second inning. Inning and a half in the books. Mount Paran leads at 1-0. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazlehurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, crack repair, and epoxy coatings. They offer hundreds of color epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carport, let us help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid resistant. Call Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037 or Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or message them on Facebook.
We move to the bottom of the second with Altamont Bank and Trust. It's going to be the bottom third of the order for the Eagles. Henry Akapov, Will Hennessy, and Carter Galbraith. Akapov was 0 for 3 in game one. Mason fires in there, strike. And a leadoff triple in the first. That came in to score an infield ground out. Right back where it came from on one hop. Mason will jog halfway to first, toss it over to Duke Stone, and there's one away. Bring up Will Hennessy, who was 0 for 3 in game one. The Eagles picked up a couple more hits in the inning, had runners on second and third, but Mason got out of the inning without any further damage to keep it a 1-0 ball game. Missed outside for ball one. Mount Paran Christian out of Kennesaw, Georgia. Big cut by Hennessy, fouls it straight back. It's 1-1. That good number of fans that made that 4-hour drive. I believe that would be the northwest side of Atlanta. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit too high. It's 2-1. It's been a great Elite Eight matchup. Missed outside. 3 balls and a strike. Nobody on, 1 out for the Eagles. Some publication saying this matchup between number 3 Mount Paran and number 4 Jeff Davis is fouled out of play. Counts full 3-2. Was the best quarterfinal matchup of any classification in the state, and it has lived up to that billing so far. What a game one. Duke Stone took a tough loss, accumulated 16 strikeouts, missed outside, and that'll be a 1-out walk. Bring Carter Galbraith to the plate. Galbraith 0 for 3. Carter Galbraith on our team as well, but our Carter Galbraith spells his first name with a K instead of a C. 1 on, 1 out. Runner goes, pitches in there to throw for Mullis. Not in time, bounces away from Saunders, but not far enough for the runner to advance. So a stolen base puts a runner at second. 1-0 the count to Galbraith. Takes a long look down at Coach Rusk. Strike called on a breaking ball, 1-1. Sun's breaking through here, so our Mitch's Pharmacy field conditions report. We got bright sunlight here in game 2 after heavy clouds in game 1. Hit down the line at third, but foul. Just missed extra bases and an RBI. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, you could imagine if it were a 95-degree day with high humidity, those black uniforms would be mighty warm out there. Turn throw back to second. The stretch and the 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Throw down to first. Mullis checked the runner at second before he released it. Made sure he was holding. Second strikeout for Mullis. For Mason. There's 2 outs. And Luke Dotson, who opened the bottom of the first with a triple, came around to score. Put the Eagles up 1-0. Stands in with a runner at second. And now 2 outs. Missed outside to the left-hander. Got the runner off third. A wild throw by Mullis. It sailed into center field, but Kason Clance backing up. Keeps the runner at second base. A ball and no strikes to Dotson, the Mississippi State commit. Mason's going to step off. Missed outside. Carter Mullis is setting up way off the plate. So this may be one of those unintentional or intentional unintentional walks. Not going to give Dotson anything good to hit. Mullis sets up way outside again. 3-0. First base open with 2 outs. So they're going to go ahead and intentionally walk Dotson. They'll bring up Tate McKee, who grounded to short. First and second with 2 outs for the Eagles. 1-0. Eagles lead on the Jeff Davis walk-in clinic scoreboard. A good stop by Carter Mullis on a pitch low and away to keep the runners at first and second. Make a correction. Appleton County won game 2 to split that series with Redan by a score of 5-2. I had the score completely wrong. I do apologize. Swing and a miss. 85 from Alex, down in the strike zone. So Appling will be at Redan on Monday for their if game. Throw to second, not in time. Fellowship Christian and North Cobb Christian both advance to the Final Four. Fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the winner of Appleton-Redan series will travel to North Cobb Christian, or will play North Cobb Christian. Runners go on the 3-2, hit to first. Stone can't make the pickup. That's going to score 1. Throw to the plate is not in time. RBI opposite field single by Tate McKee. And Mount Paran goes up 2-0. Braden Gable will hit now with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Gable grounded to third his first time up. 2-0 Mount Paran on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Call strike on the inside corner. See, Alex seems to be kind of battling it out there, hasn't really looked comfortable up on the mound so far. Runner from first goes, popped up. Eli Saunders drifts over, makes the catch on the infield, and that will end the inning. But the Eagles pick up another run. They lead it 2-0. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
EP American Footwear in Hazlehurst is proud to be a part of the Hazlehurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County sports. If you are looking for a great job with a great company, they are hiring for all shifts. You can apply in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 10 North Gill Street in Hazlehurst. Go Jackets from all the folks at EP American Footwear of Hazlehurst. Go Jackets!
The Bank of Hazlehurst is Jeff Davis County's only locally owned and operated bank, serving their friends and family since 1906. They offer a wide array of services, including personal, commercial, and electronic banking services, along with mortgage and ag lending. For more information on the services they offer, call them at 912-375-4228. Download their banking app or contact them online at bankofhazlehurst.com. The Bank of Hazlehurst. When others have their branches, they have their roots.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the top of inning 3. Eagles lead it 2-0, bottom third of the order for the Jackets. Trayton Webster, Jude Worthington, and Cason Clance. Luke Dotson has set the Jackets down in order the first 2 innings, collecting 3 strikeouts. Game 1, Duke Stone took a loss even though he racked up 16 strikeouts. Tate McKee, the Georgia Tech commit, got the win, holding the Jackets to 4 hits, and he struck out 12. Mount Paran scoring single runs in the 6th and 7th innings to take the 2-0 win. Trayton Webster had a double in 3 trips in game 1. Takes the first pitch down and in at 79 miles an hour. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 85 at the top of the strike zone. And it's 1-1. I want to thank our sponsors, Hazlehurst Monument, Southern Eye Care, Three Rivers Meat Company, and C&H Creative Flooring. Foul back and out of play. Count goes to 1-2. Trayton Webster, freshman, who moved into the varsity lineup after having a really strong JV season, and the injury to Hayden Turner kind of opened the door. Check to swing on a pitch out in front. They appealed to first. First base umpire still doesn't looking, and the third base umpire, who should have been appealed to third since it's a left-handed batter, says no swing. 2-2 the count. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Dotson from the stretch. Good take by Trayton on a pitch just off the outer edge, and it's full 3-2. The stretch, the 3-2 pitch. Low liner into left field. That's going to get down for a hit. Webster turns around first. He'll stop right there. First hit of the game for the Yellow Jackets, and that's exactly why that young freshman has made his way into the starting varsity lineup. He can swing the bat, and I tell you what, he can go get it in the outfield too. Got a really strong arm. He's got all the tools. He's going to be a good one. Throughout his career here at Jeff Davis High School, Jude Worthington will come to the plate. Jude had a hit in 3 trips. See if the Jackets can get something going with the bottom of the order. Worthington takes one up and away. Webster's at first, nobody out. Jackets trail by 2. Swing and a miss, 88. A lively fastball from the left-hander. Count even at a ball and a strike. The stretch and throw over to first. I doubt that was his A move to first. It was just kind of a toss over to let Webster know he's there. Swing and a miss, late swing by Jude. That was 88 up and away. A ball and 2 strikes. Throw goes to first. Again, not a very aggressive move to first. The 1-2. Jude fights it off. Stays alive. Count stays 1-2. The stretch and the pitch. Got a piece of it. Again, Worthington battling at the plate. Another young guy who got a chance due to injury to get in the starting lineup, and he's taking advantage. He's had some key hits for the Jackets here in the playoffs. Throw to first, almost had Webster leaning the other way. Well, it's been a great crowd here at Yellow Jacket Park. Again, a defensive swing by Worthington, but he fouls it off. The battle continues. Well, it might have been an ugly swing, but did what he needed to do. Stayed alive to see another pitch. The 1-2. Got him with the curveball that time. Nasty breaking ball from Dotson. Picks up his 4th strikeout. Kason Clance, the senior center fielder, was 0 for 1 in game 1. Had a sacrifice. A lefty-lefty matchup. Showed bunt, but missed it. It's a strike, nothing in 1. 1 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Call strike 3 on the outside corner. 5 strikeouts now for Dotson. That takes us back to the top of the order, and Eli Saunders. Runner goes on a late break, throw down, and he is going to be out. That's going to end the inning. Jackets get a hit but failed to score here in the third inning. We played 2.5. Jackets trailed 2-0. Let's take a break. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Visit Mitch's Pharmacy for that fast, friendly, hometown service you deserve. We carry a full line of prescription and over-the-counter medicines so that there's never a long wait. Talk to Mitch and ask how you can save on all your prescriptions. Shop small and save big by switching to Mitch. Inside Mitch's Pharmacy is Designs and More by Brandy, where you will find popular brands like Fieldstone, Corky's, Gans, Braswell's, and Savannah Bee Company, as well as Brandy's own silk and live floral designs and custom gift baskets. We are your one-stop shopping location.
At Altima Hall Bank and Trust, we strive to help you live your best life. That means offering loans for nearly any dream or goal. With competitive rates, local processing, and quick decisions, we can customize a loan to fit your needs. This is Misty Boatwright, Relationship Manager at the Hazlehurst branch. Come see me today at 57 North Tallahassee Street or visit our website at altimahall.bank. And let's work together to achieve your financial goals. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the bottom of the third inning. Kyle Crisp, Garrett Doji, and Carson Hodges will be due up. Eagles lead it 2-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. First pitch swing is popped up. Shortstop Saunders right on the edge of the green makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now bring up Garrett Doji, who singled and stole a base his first time up. Mason ready to go to work in their first strike on an off-speed pitch. Got him swinging on the second one. Went fastball at 86 for the second pitch. It's 0-2. Went low and away with the curveball, but missed, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Missed a little bit low. Two balls, 2 strikes. Up and away. Got him swinging. 87 miles an hour. Down and away. Mason picks up his third strikeout. 2 gone. And I'll bring up Carson Hodges. Hodges struck out his first time up. First pitch from Mason sails high for ball 1. Eagles lead it 2-0. Bottom of the third inning on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Call strike on the outside corner. Count even at a ball and a strike. Eagles won game 1, 2-0. The 1-1. Checked to swing, but it was still a strike. He said, on plate umpire said he went around and did not check his swing, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 outs for the Eagles. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Missed wide. Count evens at 2-2. Mason's looked a little more comfortable up on the bump this inning. He just didn't look like he got settled in the first 2. Really battled. Swing and a miss. Got him with some 87-mile-an-hour heat. 4 strikeouts from Mason, and the Eagles go 3 up, 3 down here in the third inning. We'll take a break. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital.
Hazlehurst Monument Company offers factory direct orders from memorial designs to remember your loved ones. They can create one-of-a-kind computer designs or traditional monuments. You can choose your remembrance in beautiful granite, marble, bronze, or cremation monuments. Call Victor Worth and his staff today at 912-375-4587 or visit their location at 353 Alma Highway in Hazlehurst. Also visit them online at silasworthmonument.com.
The doctors and staff at Southern Eye Care are committed to providing excellent personal care for all of their patients. They are experienced in diagnosing and treating all types of eye problems, from the need for eyeglasses and contact lenses to more complex eye diseases and visual problems requiring more advanced treatments and solutions. They have a large selection of eyeglass frames and sunglasses to choose from, and they offer convenient office hours. Call them at 912-375-2516 to schedule an appointment or visit them at southern-eyecarepc.com.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the top of the 4th. Jackets trail 2-0. It'll be top of the order: Eli Saunders, Ethan Picanso, and Alex Mason. Luke Dotson surrendered a hit, but the runner was caught stealing, so he's faced the minimum through 3 innings, striking out 5. Saunders was one of those strikeout victims. We saw a classic pitchers duel in game 1 as Tate McKee, the Georgia Tech commit, outdueled Duke Stone, the University of Georgia commit, winning 2-0. Late bunt attempt by Eli, fouled off. Now it's Alex Mason, the Georgia Southern commit, facing the Mississippi State commit, Luke Dotson, for the Eagles. Swing and a miss. And Eli quickly behind in the count, 0-2. Winner of this series will travel to Fellowship Christian. Ground ball to shortstop, up, throwing in time to retire Saunders. They'll bring Ethan Picanso, who hit one straight up the chimney at the plate. The catcher couldn't find it in the sun. The pitcher came in and made the catch right behind home plate. It's fouled out of play. 0-1 the count. Jackets trying to battle off elimination, down by 2 here. That missed inside. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Boy, this game's moving quickly. The 1-1. Call strike at 86 miles an hour. 1-2. been a very good and lively crowd, as you would expect for Elite Eight matchup against two of the top teams in the state. That's fouled off out of play. Game one, where both set of fans were almost on the edge of their seats with every pitch, it seemed like. The 1-2 pitch. Another one out of play. Picanso providing a good battle here. Unofficially, the next pitch thrown by Dotson will be number 50. Grounded foul third. The battle continues. Count's going to stay 1-2. Picanso's been a pesky hitter in that 2-hole all season long. He's done a great job there for the Jackets. Played solid defense out at second. Time call late. After Dotson took a little too much time to get ready. Count still 1-2. The pitch. Another foul by Ethan. And the battle continues. The stretch. The 1-2. Got him swinging finally. Picanso finally gives in. Dotson wins the long battle. 6 strikeouts now for Luke Dotson rather. And that'll bring Alex Mason to the plate, who struck out looking his first time. Nobody on 2 outs. High, towering pop. Foul territory first side. First baseman over, giving it a look, and it's just in front of the Jackets dugout, and he couldn't get there in time. Nothing in 1, the count on Alex. I want to thank all the parents who put out Subway sandwiches for the team. Coaches this morning at Southside, upstairs. Invited me to come over and eat with them, and really do appreciate the invitation and what everybody does for these guys. I tell you what, it's big community effort here. Hit on the ground hard to short. Shortstop, though, fields it cleanly. Makes the throw to first in time. And 3 up, 3 down go the Jackets here in the 4th inning. Move on to the bottom half of the 4th. Jackets trail 2-0 on the Jeff Davis Hospital base.
Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazlehurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, crack repair, and epoxy coatings. They offer hundreds of color epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carport, let us help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid resistant. Call Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037 or Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or message them on Facebook.
Altamaha Bank and Trust takes us to the bottom of the 4th. Mount Paran up on the Jackets 2-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Will be bottom third of the Eagles order. Akopov, Hennessy, and Galbraith. Alex Mason continuing to work. Unofficially, I've got him at 54 pitches through 3 innings. Eagles with 1 in the first, 1 in the second. Showed bunt and came up empty. 0-1. Oh, and 2 the count. Mace, check that. We've got Alex Mason still on the hill. It looked a little different there with this motion. That was miss low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Huckapah bounced back to the mound his first time up. Call strike 3 on the outside corner at 88 miles an hour. 5 strikeouts now for Mason. They'll bring Will Hennessy to the plate, who walked and scored in the second inning. Scored on a hit by Tate McKee. Swing and a miss. Pitch low and away to the left-handed batter. McKee walked, stole second, and came around to score on the hit by McKee. Swing and a miss again. 0-2. Eagles got that first run when Dotson led off the bottom of the first with a triple. He scored on a infield ground out by McKee. So McKee's driven in both Mount Paran runs. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, as Hennessy goes down swinging for the 6 strikeouts now. Two away for Carter Galbraith, who struck out his first time up. Just to let everybody know, Ethan Dixon's made an appearance here in the press box. It's upstairs for ball 1. Lee has been filling in for Ethan and done a great job today. And, of course, Moses, our cameraman, also doing a fine job. Swing and a miss. 83 miles an hour down and away. Evens accounted a ball and a strike. Nobody on 2 outs. Jackets down by 2. Hit on the ground, third base side, but foul. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mount Paran winning game 1, 2-0. Jackets trailing here in the second game, 2-0. Got to get the bats going to rally and extend the season to Monday. The winner of this series will travel to Fellowship Christian next Saturday for the Final Four. The 1-2 from Alex. Missed way up high. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Ethan, how's band camp today? A little pop-up out to short. That's going to do it as Eli Saunders makes the catch, and that'll be in the inning. The Eagles go in order here in the 4th inning. We go on to the 5th. Eagles lead it 2-0. This is Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Good day, Hazlehurst. It's your family guy, Dr. Tabby, here at our brand new wellness center located at 15 Hester, right across from Jeff Davis Hospital. Just look for the ball guy in scrubs. Ask Tab. We're now accepting new patients by walk-in or appointment. Wellness Center will provide comprehensive health care services to our Jeff Davis community. Our team of experienced medical professionals offer primary care services, telemedicine, occupational health, chronic care medicine, genetic testing, wellness products, and weight loss management. Now, don't be a stranger so your health is never in danger. Call us today, 912-699-6570.
Since their founding in 1968, the Beasley Group has become a vertically integrated leader in the forest products industry, and this growth has made them the largest hardwood sawmill in the United States and North America's foremost producer of crane mats and timbers for the energy transmission, utility, and construction industries. The Beasley Group is proud to be members of the Hazlehurst and Jeff Davis County community. They are also proud supporters of all Jeff Davis High School sports. Go Jackets from the Beasley Group.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the top of inning 5. Jackets need a couple of runs, down 2-0. Going to be Mullis, Stone, Griffin, middle of the order for the Jackets. Luke Dotson has faced the minimum through 4 innings, although he did surrender a hit in the 3rd, but he was gunned down trying to steal second. He's collected 6 strikeouts. So both he and Mason, Alex Mason with 6 apiece, that's 12 strikeouts. To go with 12 that Tate McKee had in game 1, that's 24, and 16 from Duke Stone. We're sitting on 40 strikeouts. And we're halfway through game 1. Game 2, rather. Mullis is 0 for 1. He popped out to second. Trying to get Carter's bat hot again. They couldn't get him out at Toombs County. He was a nightmare against him. Swing and a miss. Had a big cut, a home run cut, but comes up empty. 0-1. Running out of outs, got to get something going. Check to swing, pitch down and in. Count even and up at 1-1. Dotson, the big lefty, works out the stretch, pitches, calls strike at 88. That's 1-2. Thank our game sponsors, Hazlehurst Monument, Southern Eye Care, Three Rivers Meat Company, and C&H Creative Flooring, and all of our great sponsors who've been with us all year long here on the JDH TV network. Missed upstairs. Count even at 2-2. Be on the lookout, as won't be long for us. Be time to start talking football. And our fall package will be coming out. Fly ball center field. Center fielder drifting back about 4 or 5 steps. Dogie has it on the move out there in center field. There's one away. Some of our sponsors who were with us back in our fall package with football, basketball. Will be football starting up in August. So that's a drive into gap in left center field by Stone. And a diving catch out there in left field by Akopov. Rob Stone of a hit. Let's take a look at that on the Bank of Hazlehurst instant replay. Boy, Stone hit the daylights out of this ball. That's about 6 or 8. And you see the diving catch out there in left. That is 6 or 8 hits that the Eagles defense has robbed us of. Man alive. And I know at least 2 that Stone's been robbed of. Here's Griffin. Breaking ball in for a strike. I knew that had double written all over it. But those outfielders, they can naturally go get it. They have run everything down. Takes it outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coach Glass preaches you got to make the routine plays, and then when the opportunity for a tougher than average play presents itself, swing and a miss. 1-2. You got to step up and make it, and that's what Mount Paran has done today. They have made all of the tougher than average plays. Call strike 3, got him with a breaking ball in the inside corner. Strikeout number 7 for Luke Dotson. Jackets go 3 up, 3 down here in the 5th. We move on to the bottom half of the inning. Jackets trail 2-0 on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375 at 22 Cross Street in Hazlehurst, behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
Luke Dotson will lead off the bottom of the 5th, led by Altamont Bank and Trust, followed by McKee and Gable. Swing and a miss from Mason on a off-speed pitch. Down low. Count evens at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Another breaking ball from Alex, and it's 1-2. Dotson had a triple in the first and scored, potentially walked in the second inning. The 1-2, got him swinging. Stayed with the breaking ball and got the big lefty to swing through it. Strikeout number 7 for Alex. Looks like he's found his groove now and having to battle it the first couple of innings. McKee is 1 for 2, but has driven in both runs for the Eagles. Low and away for ball 1. Mason fires at 1-0. He's hit back up the middle. Saunders near the bag, fields quickly, fires, stretching Stone, got him. Nice play there. Let's take a look at that on the Bank of Hazlehurst instant replay. Eli Saunders with a lot of range out there at short. Takes off immediately, gets a good break near the bag up, throwing quickly. Stone with the stretch. And there's 2 gone. Braden Gable will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Nobody on 2 outs. Jackets trail 2-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Swing and a miss at high heat. That was 88 miles an hour up around the shoulders. Mason ready, fires. Breaking ball. Drops in there at 79 miles an hour. And it's 0-2. The pitch way up high. Wanted to climb the ladder a little bit for the 0-2 pitch to get him to chase it, but that was a little bit too high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on 2 outs. Went off speed and it stayed up high. 2-2. Might have been a changeup there from Alex. Didn't look like his good breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Missed low and away. And the count's full 3-2, 71 pitches unofficially from Mason here with 2 outs in the 5th. Popped up. Right side, Duke Stone drifting in foul territory, waves everybody off. He's got it. And that will end the bottom of the 5th inning. 3 up, 3 down, go the Eagles. 2-0 Eagles as we move on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
EP American Footwear in Hazlehurst is proud to be a part of the Hazlehurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County sports. If you are looking for a great job with a great company, they are hiring for all shifts. You can apply in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 10 North Gill Street in Hazlehurst. Go Jackets from all the folks at EP American Footwear of Hazlehurst. Go Jackets!
The Bank of Hazlehurst is Jeff Davis County's only locally owned and operated bank, serving their friends and family since 1906. They offer a wide array of services, including personal, commercial, and electronic banking services, along with mortgage and ag lending. For more information on the services they offer, call them at 912-375-4228. Download their banking app or contact them online at bankofhazlehurst.com. The Bank of Hazlehurst. When others have their branches, they have their roots.
Altamaha Bank and Trust takes us to the top of the 6th inning. Got to get something going here. The Jackets have been held to just 1 hit by Luke Dotson, who's be heading to Mississippi State to continue playing baseball. Bottom third of the order for the Jackets be Webster, Worthington, and Clance. In spite of the 1 hit, Dotson's faced the minimum through 5 innings. Webster got a leadoff hit in the 3rd, but he was gunned down trying to steal 2nd. So only 3 batters came to the plate in the 3rd. So Webster will try to start things off here. There's, again, a lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch from Dotson was a strike on the outside corner. That one bounced in front of the plate, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch caught the outside corner. It's 1-2. Hit in there, right field, left field, right, left fielder on the run, still running, and it's foul. Kept slicing away from the left fielder and ended up a long, noisy foul ball. You never know. Those guys have made every catch in the outfield. Akopov robbing Duke Stone last inning. And his Superman imitation as he laid out parallel to the ground to take possibly an extra base hit away from Stone. Count stays 1-2. The pitch to Webster. Good take as that one missed low. Gives the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, Mount Paran won game 1 in the pitching duel between Stone and McKee. Stone, the Georgia commit, McKee, a Georgia Tech commit. They won that one 2-0. Jackets facing elimination here. That missed down low. Count full 3-2 to Trayton Webster leading off the inning. Mount Paran leading here 2-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. The 3-2 pitch. Missed upstairs and he walked him. That may be the first walk issued by Mount Paran pitchers in the game. Nope. Mason drew a walk in the first inning of game 1. So Webster's aboard with 1 out. There's a strike to Worthington, who struck out his first time up. Unofficially 74 pitches for Luke Dotson. Fouled off the catcher's headgear. 0-2. Dotson has 7 strikeouts in the game. Jackets have hit the ball hard at times, but Mount Paran's made the plays. Fouled that one off. Worthington struck out in the 3rd inning, but boy, he made Dotson work. He fouled off 4 or 5 tough 2-strike pitches. Fouled off another one here. The 0-2 pitch. Gets away from the catcher, and that's going to put Webster on the move into scoring position on the wild pitch. There's a break. Got a man in scoring position. See if a ball and 2 strikes, though. Be hard for Coach Glass to call and Worthington try to lay down a bunt to get the runner to 3rd. Nobody out. Now you just got to find a way to put the ball in play and advance the runner at the very least. The 1-2. Call strike 3. 8 strikeouts for Dotson. Runner remains at 2nd. Now that's going to bring up Kason Clance with 1 out. Clance struck out his first time. Lefty-lefty matchup. The lefties have done pretty good against him. That's foul backing out of play. Webster, left-handed batter, the Jackets only hit and a walk. Clance battled his first at bat before striking out. Jackets down 2-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard in game 2 here. Facing elimination. Up and in. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Got to come back and win this one to send this thing to Monday. Appleton County got a win in game 2 to get a split. They'll play Redan again on Monday. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fellowship Christian swept Brantley County. North Cobb's Christian swept Cook. Dotson ready to go, the stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Clance fouls it straight back. Kason, one of the 2 seniors on this team. He and Ethan Griffin. So a lot of talent coming back for the Jackets next year, but we're not ready to end this year yet. We want to get a rally going and play again on Monday. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, got him swinging. 9 strikeouts for Dotson. 2 away, and that's back to the top of the order for Eli Saunders. Eli's 0 for 2, looking for his first hit of the series. He's going to That kind of choked up on the bat. Runner is at second. That's a big run out there. Jackets down 2. We got to scratch something somewhere. Pop foul, right side. First baseman giving a look, and it's out of play. It's Carter Galbraith, the first baseman. 0-1. These Mount Paran pitchers have been as good as advertised. Jackets only got 4 hits in game 1 and shut out. But just as impressive as the pitching has been their defense. They have made a number of spectacular plays on defense. Call strike, 88 miles an hour, outside corner, knee high, and it's 0-2. Dotson peers into Crisp. Comes set at the shoulder high. Started to go and held up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the 6th. Down by 2. With our backs against the wall. The 1-2 pitch. Defensive swing by Saunders. Got enough of it to stay alive. Count stays 1-2. Jackets have had some battles here at the plate. Webster fought through and drew a walk. Went to second on a wild pitch. He's been there now. The last 2 batters, though, have struck out. Can't advance him. 1-2 to Saunders. Got him. After the walk, Dotson comes back to strike out the side. He now has 10, and the Jackets are turned away here in the 6th inning. Move to the bottom of the 6th. Mount Paran leads it 2-0. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Visit Mitch's Pharmacy for that fast, friendly, hometown service you deserve. We carry a full line of prescription and over-the-counter medicines so that there is never a long wait. Talk to Mitch and ask how you can save on all your prescriptions. Shop small and save big by switching to Mitch. Inside Mitch's Pharmacy is Designs and More by Brandy, where you will find popular brands like Fieldstone, Corky's, Gans, Braswell's, and Savannah Bee Company, as well as Brandy's own silk and live floral designs and custom gift baskets. We are your one-stop shopping location.
At Altamahal Bank and Trust, we strive to help you live your best life. That means offering loans for nearly any dream or goal. With competitive rates, local processing, and quick decisions, we can customize a loan to fit your needs. This is Misty Boatwright, Relationship Manager at the Hazlehurst branch. Come see me today at 57 North Tallahassee Street or visit our website at altamahal.bank. And let's work together to achieve your financial goals. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Rolling to the bottom of the 6th with Altamahal Bank and Trust. Crisp, Dogie, and Hodges due up. Mason fires the first pitch in there. Down low for ball 1. Alex has gone the distance for the Jackets. He's picked up 7 strikeouts, so he's only allowed 4 hits. Out of play, right side. Evens up at 1-1. Mount Paran got on the board in the first after a leadoff triple by Dotson. He scored on an infield ground out. Swing and a foul tip. 1-2. In the second, a 1-out walk, a stolen base, and a 1-out RBI hit. Got the second run in. That missed low and in to the lefty. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball, center field, shallow. but it's going to be Saunders, the shortstop, stepping out on the grass to make the catch. One away. Garrett Doegie's going to be the batter. He has a single and a stolen base, plus a strikeout. Only Williams Brothers Trucking Company home run in the game was by Mount Paran in the top of the 7th inning of game 1. There's a swing and a miss. Nobody on, 1 out. Upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking ahead to the top of the 7th. 2, 3, 4 in the batting order coming up for the Jackets. Picanso, Mason, and Mullis. So maybe right guys at the right time. 1-1, swing and a miss. Doege back in the box. The 1-2 from Mason. Got him swinging 78 miles an hour on the inside corner. 8 strikeouts now for Alex. 2 gone, and that'll be Carson Hodges coming to the plate. "12 in a row has been set down by Alex since the 2nd inning. Hodges 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up and away for ball 1. Mason, a junior, so he, like Duke Stone, will be back next year, but we want some more this year. Ripped down the left field line, but foul. Noisy strike to make it 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit for the Jackets, 2 runs on 4 hits for the Eagles. Neither team has committed an error here in game 2. Only 1 error total so far in the series. The 1-1. Another hard hit foul ball. 1-2. Bases clear with 2 outs. Hodges climbs back in the box. A ball and 2 strikes a count. Nobody on 2 outs. Mason working out of the stretch. Pitches. Missed low and away. And it's 2-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. 9 strikeouts from Mason. 13 in a row set down, but now it's time. We got to go get them, Jackets. Going to the top of the 7th inning. Mount Paran leads it 2-0. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Silas Worth Monument Company offers factory direct orders from Memorial Designs to remember your loved ones. They can create one-of-a-kind computer designs or traditional monuments. You can choose your remembrance in beautiful granite, marble, bronze, or cremation monuments. Call Victor Worth and his staff today at 912-375-4587 or visit their location at 353 Alma Highway in Hazlehurst. Also visit them online at silasworthmonument.com.
The doctors and staff at Southern Eye Care are committed to providing excellent personal care for all of their patients. They are experienced in diagnosing and treating all types of eye problems, from the need for eyeglasses and contact lenses to more complex eye diseases and visual problems requiring more advanced treatments and solutions. They have a large selection of eyeglass frames and sunglasses to choose from, and they offer convenient office hours. Call them at 912-375-2516 to schedule an appointment or visit them at southernEyeCarePC.com.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the top of the 7th inning. Jackets down 2-0. Everybody got to put your rally caps on. We need 2 to keep the season going here. Got the right guys coming up at the right time. Ethan Picanso, Alex Mason, and Carter Mullis. Tucker Dotson, or Luke Dotson rather, has just been dominant on there. He's held the Jackets to just 1 hit. He's only surrendered 1 walk. Jackets only had 2 base runners. Only one of those was thrown out stealing, so he's faced 1 above the minimum through 6 innings. Picanso's 0 for 2. Got to get something going. Our backs are all the way against the wall as far as we can go now. Mount Paran won game 1, 2-0. They're up the same score here in game 2. First pitch is fouled out of play by Ethan. Winner moves on to the Final Four to take on Fellowship Christian. North Cobb Christian advanced. Appling County earned a split. They'll play Monday against Rodan. Up high, check swing. Knock the umpire's face mask off. And he's going to, I guess he wants to ask if there was any contact made on that pitch. So he calls the 4-man crew together to discuss whether there was a foul ball or was just if the contact was. So 1 ball, 1 strike. The count to Picanso. Dotson's from the stretch. Fouled off. That got a big chunk of the catcher crisp right there. He went down. Coach Rusk out along with jacket trainer Jeff Weems, and that may have caught him in a tender spot. Well, he's got his breath back. He's getting on his feet. Count stays 1-2. Big show of sportsmanship right there as Alex Mason went up and gave the catcher a fist bump. Fighting through that. Tough shot he took there. 1-2 to Ethan. The pitch. Breaking ball slowly hit down the third base line, but it'll roll foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Picanso climbs back in the box. The big lefty working out the stretch. Line drive into center field. That's a base hit. We got to start here in the 7th. I said it in the first one as the Jackets had 2nd and 3rd. The tying runs at 2nd and 3rd in game 1. Jackets may not always win, but Paul Glass teams will always fight to the finish. So that brings Alex Mason to the plate. He could tie this thing up with 1 swing of the bat here. Give us a Williams Brothers Trucking home run. He's 0 for 2 and due. Big cut, but fouls it off. Just the 2nd hit of the game. for the Jackets. Run at first, nobody out. Got to have at least 2 here. Missed low and in. 96 pitches unofficially for Luke Dotson. The 1-1. High fly ball center field, but not deep enough. Center fielder Dogie is going to camp out and make the catch in right center. 1 away. Runner stays at first. Carter Mullis is 0 for 2. He's 0 for the series so far. He is definitely due. Carter could put a charge in one here and tie us up. Junior catcher has fought through some injuries this year, but came in leading the team in foul it back, average, and RBIs. Picanso's at first with 1 out. Jackets trail the Eagles 2-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got to have some more base runners. The 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. That was the 100th pitch for Dotson. Unofficially, of course. GHSA playoff rules give you 120 for a playoff series. Mullis asks for time. The stretch. The 1-2 missed outside. 88 miles an hour on that fastball. So Luke Dotson still got some juice in the tank here in the 7th inning after on his 101st pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fouled off. Picanso was on the move. He'll have to return to first. Count stays 2-2. Duke Stone waiting on deck. Well, we are. Jackets lost game 1 2-0, trailing this one 2-0. We've got 2 more outs to work with to try to get at least 2 and extend the game. The throw to first is not in time. Picanso only had a very short lead over there. He's not going to get picked off base here in the 7th inning. Jackets have the tying run at the plate. Take outside. Now the count full, 3-2. The stretch, the 3-2. Got him with a slow curveball. th strikeout for Dotson. And the Jackets' final hope is going to be Duke Stone, who has a couple of Williams Brothers Trucking home runs on the year. He could launch one here, but he's 0 for 2. Got robbed his last time up. Swing and a miss. Jackets 2 strikes away from elimination here in the Elite 8. The 0-1. Missed inside. Late break by Picanzo. The throw down bounces away from the second baseman. That's a break because if he gets it cleanly, he's got a chance to get the out. So a runner at second with 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stone, who pitched a heck of a game 1 with 16 strikeouts. But now we need to do something with the bat. Big cut, comes up empty. The Jackets down to the last strike for this 2023 season. From the stretch, the 1-2 pitch, got him swinging. That's your series. 12 strikeouts for Dotson, and Mount Paran has swept the Jackets to win this one. Your final score here is same as game 1, 2-0. We're going to take a break and be back to wrap things up for the 2023 season here on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Hazlehurst Monument Company offers factory direct orders from memorial designs to remember your loved ones. They can create one-of-a-kind computer designs or traditional monuments. You can choose your remembrance in beautiful granite, marble, bronze, or cremation monuments. Call Victor Worth and his staff today at 912-375-4587 or visit their location at 353 Alma Highway in Hazlehurst. Also visit them online at SilasWorthMonument.com.
The doctors and staff at Southern Eye Care are committed to providing excellent personal care for all of their patients. They are experienced in diagnosing and treating all types of eye problems, from the need for eyeglasses and contact lenses to more complex eye diseases and visual problems requiring more advanced treatments and solutions. They have a large selection of eyeglass frames and sunglasses to choose from, and they offer convenient office hours. Call them at 912-375-2516 to schedule an appointment or visit them at southern-eyecarepc.com.
Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazlehurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, crack repair, and epoxy coatings. They offer hundreds of color epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carport, let us help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid resistant. Call Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037 or Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or message them on Facebook.
Jacket season comes to an end here in the Elite Eight as Mount Paran wins game 2, 2-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Eagles, no runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Jackets. Luke Dotson gets the win. Alex Mason takes the tough loss. The Jackets also lost game 1 by a score of 2-0, and it's been a tough way to go down here, but a great series between 2 great teams. And nothing for the Jackets to be ashamed of here as they fall here in the Elite Eight. And I know that it's not a way anybody wanted this season to come to an end. But I tell you what, it was a great competitive series for these guys, and unfortunately the 2023 season is complete. We're going to probably talk to our two seniors on this team, as I tell you, they have had great careers here at Jeff Davis, and a tough way to end your career here, but these guys, quality acts, they will certainly be successful later on in life by the experiences they've had here on the baseball field, and this program coached by Paul Glass, and so we'll certainly honor these guys and any others that Coach Glass chooses to send up, and then we'll have a final word with Coach Glass on this 2023 baseball season. But what a great ride it's been. The Jackets, a region championship, sweeping the first two rounds of the playoffs, and then things coming final here in game two. Duke Stone's going to come in. Duke pitched an outstanding game. You're going to have to get your step back a little bit. You're a little bit taller for the camera. So outstanding performance in game one. I know it's a tough loss, but 16 more strikeouts. It looked like you had everything working.
Yes, sir, I thought I felt pretty good today, and then they came out and they were just more clutch than us.
Yeah. And you got robbed on at least one hit I know of, but I tell you what, that's one thing that their pitching was top shelf, but every hard hit ball we drove, they found a way to make a play on it.
They did. They made some great plays out there in the outfield, and just made some good quality plays.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it in a while.
Right, and it was just their day today, so we just tip our cap to them. Tough way to end the season, but it's been a very successful season for you guys, and I know you and all the other juniors are going to be ready to get back at them real quick.
Yes, sir. That's a well team right there. But I give it out to my seniors this year, and they played hard for themselves and their team. And
they did.
Every game they came out and played, they gave it all.
We sure did. They've had a great career here, and we're surely going to miss them. But we appreciate you coming in and talking with us. Congratulations on a great season. Duke Stone joins us here. Ethan Griffin comes in, one of our two seniors on the team. Ethan, not ever a happy time when the season comes to an end, and it's not the last game of the season, but you guys, you and Kaysen have had great careers here at Jeff Davis, and just maybe give us some thoughts you've had on your career here.
Yes, sir. It's been a great season, and I wouldn't trade this for nothing right here, man. It just always hits home like this right here, and ending the season the way we did.
It's tough. You got two great teams here. Both teams, y'all played your hearts out and didn't leave anything in the dugout. You left it all out on the field, and I tell you what, you tip your cap to those guys. They happen to be the better team this day, but great career here at Jeff Davis. You ended here. I know you're going to be successful in whatever you choose to do because of this experience.
Yes, sir. I will.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Jim.
Great time. Enjoyed talking with you. Kaysen Clance comes in here and joins us, another one of our seniors here. And Kaysen, I know it's been 4 big years here at Jeff Davis. Tell us a little bit about your career here.
Best few years of my life, man.
Yes, I tell you, it has been. It's a great time, and you got many more good times ahead of you. So bright future, I'm sure, for both you and Ethan coming up. But like he said, you wouldn't trade this for the world. The experience you've had here with Jeff Davis.
No, I wouldn't.
I know. It's always tough. This last game, I've had to do quite a few of them, and it's never an easy thing to do. But we look back and honor the commitment that you and Ethan have made to this team to bring it. There's a lot of other teams in Class AA that would trade with you just to have been in this spot today, and that shows the commitment that you guys have to the program, that the level of disappointment you have that it came to an end here.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. I'm gonna miss all my brothers, man.
Well,
it's bad.
They're gonna miss you too, and it's gonna be. But you'll like all the other guys that come before you. I'm sure we're gonna still see you around now.
Yeah, y'all see me around.
All right, congratulations on a great career here. Kaysen Clance, senior center fielder. Trayton Webster.
Yes, sir.
All right, Trayton. you're a young guy on the team. This is got your first taste of playoff action here. You came up with some clutch hits here. Tell us how this season's gone. You start out JV and got a chance to step up on the varsity and just really took the bull by the horns and fought your way into the starting lineup.
Yes, sir. Well, at the first part of JV, I was struggling a little bit. But then I got real hot, and they decided to give me a chance on varsity, and took that chance and ran off with it.
Well, it's been a great season. I know it's a disappointment to all you guys to not be able to advance another round, but nothing to take away a region championship and, a great season, a Elite Eight berth here. Not many only 8 teams to get to this point.
Yes, sir.
And so a lot of others were left behind. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts for the season.
I think we did really good. Today we missed some opportunities, and they were just a better team today, I guess.
They tip your cap. They made some great plays and pitched really well, and that's what happens. 2 quality teams you got like that. Unfortunately, one team has to take the loss, and unfortunately this time it was us.
Yes, sir.
But take nothing away from the season. I know you guys are returning. Going to be anxious to get back at it as quick as you can.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on a great season. Trayton Webster. Coach Glass comes in here. Coach, I tell you what, if that wasn't 2 of the best teams in the state, that won the best series in the states, I tell you that's a good baseball. It sucks to be on the losing end of it, but, as I said to the guys, sometimes you got to tip your cap to them. They pitched it. Whenever we hit the ball hard, they made a play, and they did what you had to do to win.
Well, I mean, we knew they were a solid team coming in. They had 2 big-time frontline pitchers, and we knew we were going to have to handle one of those and do something and try to scratch or whatever. Again, we were going to have to beat one of those 2 guys, and they were everything that we were told. We were told – anywhere from 88 to 92, 93, and the righty was every pitch until about the 5th or 6th inning was 90 to 93, I think.
Yep.
But his off speed, and going in, we can't take fastballs. We got to hit the fastball because he's got too good a breaking ball to try to hit that, and it's a swing and miss pitch, and we can't afford to put ourselves in spots where we're chasing that pitch. And he had his way with us with that pitch. We chased it a lot, and. We hit some balls hard, and we ran into some bad luck. Their outfielders made, how many diving catches did
5, 6, 7, I don't know. I lost count.
And the ones the balls that we did hit, it seemed like we either hit it right at them, or every time I look up, there's a guy laid out, horizontal making a play, and they made plays on defense, and they got the timely hitting.
Yeah.
I mean, and their coach rolled the dice a little bit with 2 strikes on the hitter, and
that squeeze bunt.
Yeah, and
I tell you just. Walked up to get in the lineup second game and heard him talking to some folks over there, and he said after the strike 2 call, and it was kind of questionable in his mind, he wasn't going to leave that in the hands of the umpire. So he said, I rolled the dice, and it came up snake eyes for him.
Well, we really kind of never really gotten a chance. We never really had a shot to roll the dice a little bit. We got runners I think we had a runner at second, our runner at first and nobody out, and we bunted a guy to second one time and got a guy to second, and we had second and third one time with 2 outs, and we were a team that needed to get the 2-out hit, and I'm gonna tell you, against pitching like that,
that's tough.
I mean, hits are hard to come by, and they didn't walk nobody.
Right.
I mean,
I think one walk
between the 2 of them, and I mean, solid. I mean, that's me and Coach Brown was talking right there. Just thinking back, we've seen some really good pitchers in our years, but as far as a 1-2 combination, that was probably as good as we've faced since I've been here.
I'm trying to figure out how North Cobb Christian beat them twice.
Well, I know, kidding. I mean, to know there's a team out there that beat them twice is a little bit scary too. But I mean, and we talked after the game. Their coach, He's got some ties to Jacksonville State, and we talked a little bit, and we dropped some names that we were both familiar with. But, one thing he told us after we were talking about that afterwards is that was 4 of 4 of the best high school pitchers
absolutely
that you've seen pitch in a high stakes game.
Yep.
In a long time, and man, I'm gonna tell you,
no matter classification.
No, I don't care what the classification is there. When if you would have walked up and seen any one of those 4 guys pitching, you wouldn't have. Classification has got nothing to do with that. And all 4 of those guys battled. They pitched their hearts out, and when you pitch like that, man, I'm looking at the scoreboard right now, and you know, he threw a 2-hit shutout against us, but Alex only gave up 3 hits.
Right.
You know, and in game 1 it was kind of the exact same thing.
Yep.
So you hate for a team to lose, but when you get deep in the playoffs, man, you get a lot of games like that. And opportunities are few and far between, but when they show up, you have to take advantage, and they did. And, you know, Dotson is the guy we were told, hey, don't let him beat you. And, man, he runs into the first pitch in the second game and hits a triple, and, you know, then they get a chopper and score. And I don't know. We were a little bit snake bit today. We didn't play great. We didn't have some good at bats, but I thought we pitched it outstanding. I thought we played really good defense.
We did.
And you know, we minimized their chances. And I don't know. You just hate for anybody not to advance when you see a couple games like that being played.
It's a tough that one team has to lose that, and it happened to be us this time. But I tell you what, it takes nothing away from the great season. The great career that your 2 seniors have had. We talked a little bit with them about that career, and you know those guys are going to miss it. Both of them said they will miss it.
Yeah, well, and, you know, we talk. I mean, I could sit here and talk to you forever about these guys when they've invested so much from the time they got in the middle school program and they played on the gold team to all the way to right now. It's I don't know. It's tough, and this is I don't know. I need to hear somebody talk sometime and tell. I need somebody to explain to me how do they address their team, you know, when they get to this point, because you know you got guys that you've seen them put in so much work, not just on the field but in the off season, in the weight room. These guys did such a good job in the weight room. This is the best off season weight room wise we've ever had, and you know, throughout the 1-on-4s, the hitting, and the Saturday. I mean, you can just go on and on about the sacrifices these guys willingly make.
That's right.
You know, not fussing and, you know, ranting and raving, you know, sacrificing. They're willingly. I mean, if we was to give them off on a Saturday early in the preseason, they would probably be offended by that, you know. And for Ethan and Kaysen, you know, small in numbers as far as number of seniors, but I mean, huge in the impact they made in our program. And, you know, we'll still talk about both of those guys.
I mean, you're talking about 2 all-state preseason players there. So.
Yeah, I mean, and the leadership that they brought to the table, and the, you know, just the contributions that they've made throughout our program at an early age too. Both of those guys contributed heavily in that series, in the playoff run in 21. And I mean, we'll still talk about all those balls that Kaysen was running down in Savannah out there, you know, and the offensive season that Ethan had. And I don't know. It's just tough. You don't know what to say. You're searching for the right thing to tell them to make it go away, but there's nothing you can tell them that'll make it go away. You have to just somehow talk to them in a way where they have to handle it, you know, because there's going to be times after baseball where stuff is going to happen, where you have adversity, it hits you in the belly a little bit, and you got to deal with it. You can't run from it, and you can't cry that you're a victim all the time. That seems to be the way of the world now, is that it's got to be somebody else's fault and you're a victim, and that ain't the way it always is. You know, tonight we're not a victim of anything except the fact that we just got beat by a better team.
Right.
We had a team that hit it, and we didn't hit it when we needed to hit it, and they just beat us. And you know, that's a tough thing to admit, but that's what happens. And I hope Kaysen and Ethan will learn, you know, take forward some of the lessons that their high school athletic career has been able to teach them about after baseball.
Well, we've seen so many kids that's come through this program and the successes that they've had, so that's going to carry them well into the future, whatever they choose to do.
Yeah, and if they, whatever it is they get into, I don't know what kind of field they'll eventually get into, but if they will take the sacrifices that they made with their baseball program and the work ethic that they put in the baseball program into their job, I'd hire them in a half a second. I'm telling you, they'd be a great employee, because finding people that will really go to work and put in good work and hard work and do extra work to get better and take pride in what they do. It seems like it's getting harder and harder to find those guys in the working world now. You hear a lot about all that stuff. So these guys are put in a lot of work. They understand what hard work is and commitment is and sacrifice. And if they'll take that to their next chapter after graduation right here, they'll be successful on whatever field they choose to get into.
No doubt about it.
So you just wish the best for them, and you wish the hurt wouldn't. You don't want to see them hurt, but I mean.
But if you don't invest that much,
that's right.
You're not going to hurt them.
Well, we've talked about this before, Jim, and if you get a team that's just kind of shrugged their shoulders and kind of, okay, well, we'll get them next time, and I don't think those guys are truly invested.
Yeah.
But when you get guys who are devastated, and they're not trying to fake it, they're not trying to put on that they're devastated. They are trying to hide the fact that they are so devastated. Then that's confirmation to me and to our coaches that they have completely invested into this baseball program and to each other. And you don't feel good about the fact that they're hurting and to watch them hurt like that. But deep down, you don't have to doubt, man, these dudes put everything they had into it, and that's all you ever ask of any team. I mean, if they put everything into it and it works out, it's great. If they put everything into it and it don't work out, it hurts. And the hurt, a lot of times, and we've talked about this before, the hurt is what keeps people from selling out. They don't want to feel the pain of it not working out, so therefore they hold back and they don't commit. And, and they probably don't hurt as much when it don't work out. But if you don't commit, it ain't gonna work out for you.
That's right.
You ain't never gonna get to the mountaintop if you don't 100% throw yourself into it. I don't care what it is, and if you throw yourself into it, there's a chance that it won't work out, and it's gonna hurt like crazy. But when it does work out, man, I'm telling you, it feels good, and you earned what you got right there. So I hope these guys really take that going forward because they got a lot of their life ahead of them, and if they'll do the work. Whatever it is they got to do, if they'll do the work, they'll be successful people in the working world.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, it's been a great season. Came to an end a lot sooner than we wanted, but the good news is, man, you got a ton of players coming back.
Well, we do, and we got to not. It's hard to think about next year. But right off the cuff, to me, the biggest thing that we got to do is we got to realize we do got a lot of people coming back, and there's going to be a lot of fingers pointing at us and all that kind of stuff. We're going to have to put the work in to give us a chance to get back to the state playoffs next year. If we just kind of cruise and say, well, hey, we got everybody coming back, then that's when you get punched in the face. So we're going to have to put the work in, whenever our off-season stuff starts and start working towards next year. But it'll be it's going to be tough because we will have a few expectations on us because of how many people we return. But, if we put the work in and we do what we need to do, then, that'll give us our best chance to have a good year next year, hopefully.
Well, Coach, it's been a great season.
Thank you,
Enjoyed
Jim.
the heck out of it. Congratulations on a great season, a region championship. And, man, we'll get ready to go do it again next year.
All right. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you, baby.
Good job. Thank you, Coach. Coach Paul Glass. Here is our season. Unfortunately comes to a close here in the Elite Eight, but a successful season nonetheless. That's going to wrap us up here for this season on JDH TV, the Jeff Davis Hospital Sports Network. It's been a great ride, and we've enjoyed every minute of it. We thank you for joining us along on the network and being with us and being a part of the program, and we hope you've enjoyed it and look forward to getting started with football coming up here in just a few weeks. For the cameraman, Moses, for our two directors here today, Ethan and Aaliyah, this is Jim Sewell for one last time here in 2023. Good night, everybody.